All right, well, I'm looking at a new game today. This was posted by someone on our Discord server, and I thought it looked like an interesting game, so I'm going to check it out. It's called Stacked. It's sort of a variant on the New York Times Connections. So I'm just going to jump in and do the daily here. So basically, we're finding groups of words that share something in common, similar to connections. But in this one, the main difference is each group is assigned a color, and the colors mean this. So the red one, there's only one word. So instead of in connections, we have four groups of four words. In this one, you're going to have one group of one word, one group of two words, one group of three words, one group of four words, and one group of five words. So it's like connections, except you don't have the same number of things in each group. And so I think that's pretty interesting. I'm excited to try it out and see how much of a difference that makes. So I guess the trick is on connections, sometimes we say, oh, well, there's five things that could fit in this group. One of them is a red herring. Well, maybe not in this. It could be that one is a red herring, or it could be that that's the group of five. Or you could have four things that fit in a group, but they're actually all in different groups and only one of them. Yeah, so I don't know. It'll be interesting to see. So there we go. That's all we need to know. So let's see. I don't know. Is there a way to mark things differently? I don't think so. Okay, not that I see. You can't say I think this is red, I think this is blue, and the colors aren't really relevant other than that they relate to whether it's a group of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But you don't really need to worry about the colors because it'll color it when you guess it. So, all right. So, well, cell and row and column, that could be things in like a spreadsheet. So that's a group of three, theoretically. Half-blood and muggle, I believe, are sort of like a mixed race. I think is sort of that's an expression for that used in like fantasy books and stuff. I think mainly, but maybe. So that could be a group of two theoretically. Law and order, law, education, pharmacy, a chamber. Ooh, a chamber. Not sure. Organ, atom, organ and tissue. I feel like pharmacy, education, and law could be like areas of study. But then that's another group of three. So we can't do cell, row, column as a group of three. Order kind of fits with that too. Law, pharmacy, education. I don't know what would go with that. Tissue and organ could be, body parts essentially. And a chamber? Prisoner. Prisoner is interesting. What is prisoner going to go with? Law and order and prisoner, but cell, row, and column are so good. Maybe order could go with it. And muggle and half-blood seem right, but prisoner could be good too. These could be things in like Harry Potter or something. Is there a chamber? There's the prisoner of something. Oh, is it? Wait. I'm not great on my Harry Potter knowledge, but there's one of the books is called The Prisoner of Azkaban or something like that. I think there's a Chamber of Secrets, the Half-Blood Prince. Muggles are a thing in Harry Potter, but I don't know if there's a book. I'm thinking like the first title, the first word in Harry Potter book titles. Is there a goblet of fire? I want to say Goblet of Fire. Is there one that's a muggle something, though? I mean, what else would muggle go with if it's not that? That could be our group of five. Okay. And so then law, pharmacy, education could be areas of study. Cell, row, column, and order would be a group of four. And then we'd have organ and tissue for a group of three and atom for a group of one. I'm going to try that. Oh. Okay, so it's got to be these four then. No. Oh no. What's the? It said one wrong when I did Muggle. It said one more when I did these. So this is the group of five, but I don't know what the other order. Is there an order? I want to say like Order of the Phoenix or something. I don't know. I don't know. It's a thing that I feel like I've heard before. Man, I'm using all my mistakes on the first. So if that's the group of five, then we've got cell, row, and column as a group of three. I can't believe, what is Muggle? It's not going to be the Harry Potter thing? I don't know. I got to go with these five, though. Okay, we got our group of five. Oh, I need to adjust this, apparently. First time I do a game, I always have to try and figure out how to make it all look good on screen. Okay, there we go. Because I'm never quite sure where things are going to pop up and where they're going to go. There we go. All right. I mean, it's got to be cell and row and column. That's a group of three. Organ and tissue. Adam. So it's got to be law, pharmacy, Muggle, and education. I don't know what Muggle is, though. I'm going to go with this for like one less. So it's got to be row and column then. Cell, tissue, and organ is our group of three. Maybe? There's our group of two. Cell can go with organ and tissue. Oh, man, that's kind of annoying because it could have easily been row, column, and cell for the group of three and tissue and organ for the group of two. That one, it feels like there's two solutions to that. Unless that's not right. So, I mean, so maybe this isn't right then. Because it would be, you could swap them around. So cell, organ, tissue, and atom, maybe. And then Muggle can be its own category. That makes so much more sense. It doesn't fit with the others. It's its own thing. Oh, I'm trying to figure out how does it fit with something else, and it doesn't. And it's got to be that, because then you can't just swap cell to the spreadsheet things, because then they'd both have three. So it's got to be that. It's got to be that for the four. Okay. Law, education, and pharmacy are the three, and Muggle is by itself. Oh, that makes so much more sense. Okay. All right, well, I had 3 mistakes. First time playing it, I was successful. So, not too bad. Very interesting. Yeah, it's trickier. It's a good thing to note that you can kind of, in some ways, use uniqueness to help you on this. Because otherwise, if it was just the group of 3 and the group of 2 and one could swap over, then you'd have more than one solution. And I know there's supposed to only be one solution. I believe it said that in the rules. Puzzles have exactly one solution, yeah, so. Very cool. Well, there you go. That was Stacked. They have daily puzzles, and I believe they have an archive as well. Maybe we should do one from the archive quick. Let's go do yesterday's puzzle as well, now that we kind of know what's going on. All right. So gold and neon and silver and those are all elements. Bronze is not. Bronze is an alloy. But you could also just say like metals, and you could do bronze and ore. Air, earth, and water feel like they would go together. And maybe fire? Are those like classical elements or something? I think they might be. Gasoline and diesel and lumber. Ooh, now we're talking fuel sources. Could be. So I've got 4 classical elements. I've got 3 actual current elements. I've got 3 sources of fuel. Diesel, gasoline, and lumber. We've got brick and grain and Wasn't the three little pigs were using bricks and straw and sticks? Maybe. Oh, neon wouldn't be a metal, by the way. I said metals, but it could be these for metals. Neon wouldn't be, but I do water, earth, air, and fire. That's 4. Diesel, gasoline, and lumber is 3. Oh, no, no, no. No. Brick, grain, wool, lumber, and ore are in Settlers of Catan. The things that you collect, right? I think so. So there's a group of 5. Earth, air, fire, and water is a group of 4. Gold, neon, and silver is a group of 3. Gasoline and diesel is a group of 2. Bronze is a group of 1. And I think, if that's right, I can get them in order. Group of 5? Okay. Fire, air, water, earth, group of 4. Silver, neon, and gold, group of 3. Oh no! One wrong. Oh, is it the metals? But couldn't gasoline and diesel? Oh, it's Olympic medals. Of course, Olympic medals, but I feel like you could do gold, silver, and neon as elements, and then bronze could be the single one, right? So now we're back to the unique solution thing. I don't know. Let me know what you think of that. Let me know if you agree that that's not a unique solution. But anyways, there was yesterday's one mistake. I did get them in the size order. I don't know if that's a thing you're supposed to do or not, or if it matters, but it feels like kind of the next level of trying to, just passing the game is one thing without too many mistakes. Trying to do it with no mistakes and then trying to get them in order is kind of fun. But anyways, all right, well, there you go. That was today and yesterday's Stacked. Let me know what you think of this game if you'd like to see me play it some more in the future. And if you've been playing it, what do you think of it? And how did yesterday and today's puzzles compare to, difficulty-wise to some of the other ones recently? And of course, be sure to subscribe for more.